Welcome back, traveler. If you love miniatures, lore, and epic tales, you're in the right place. Today, we continue our journey through the legends of Luminosity. The year is 926 after Camor. In the kingdom of Leynath, a son is born to the royal family. Haldir, heir to the throne. As the Ivory prince, he receives the finest education, trained in swordplay, strategy, and magic. Yet, despite the grandeur of his life, the walls of the palace feel more like a cage than a home. His days are structured, his lessons rigorous, his future predetermined. But Haldir yearns for something beyond duty: companionship, adventure, and the freedom to make his own choices. Seeing his frustration, his caretaker arranges for him to step beyond the castle walls, if only for a few hours each day. He finds solace in the company of the Bathanier twins who share his thirst for excitement. With them, he can be more than just a prince. He can be himself. But childhood innocence is fleeting. One day, their adventure leads them too deep into the forest, where they are ambushed by a white tiger. The trio, unprepared for such danger, stands little chance. The beast strikes down the twins before turning to Haldir. Only the intervention of his guardian saves him, but not before the moment leaves its mark. Grief, guilt, and shame fester within him. He had been too weak to protect them. From that day forward, Haldir is no longer the carefree boy who once laughed in the meadows. He throws himself into training with relentless discipline. He vows to never fail his kin again. Years pass. On the day his younger sister is born, although too early, the Amosum family hosted the event of their son's adulthood. From now on, his name is Alliar. Adulthood comes swiftly, and so does responsibility. With his father frequently engaged in secret meetings with cloaked figures, Alliar finds himself acting as a ruler in his absence. The burden is heavy, and it weighs on him more than he can bear. Sensing his growing detachment, his mother offers him a gift before sending him on a journey to see the world beyond Leynath. He chooses to mark the occasion with a tattoo of the legendary Viri Lenza tree upon his back, a symbol of resilience. 2 scars are etched into his shoulders, one for each friend he lost, the deeper one a tribute to the girl he had loved. As he wanders the land, Alliar finds himself drawn to a group of cloaked figures much like those from his father's court. He follows them to the coast, where he stumbles upon a harrowing scene: a Sahuagin dragging 2 captive elves toward the sea. Memories of the past flood his mind. This time, he will not stand by. He throws himself into battle, fighting with everything he has. The struggle is fierce, but he prevails. As he frees the captives, exhaustion overtakes him, and he collapses into unconsciousness. In the darkness, a vision comes to him. He stands on a shore, the 2 elves before him. One hands him a dagger of intricate design, speaking words that will shape his fate. "Seychelles is pleased by your courage. The trident shall guide you." When he wakes, he is in the back of a cart, his wounds bandaged, the dagger resting beside him. A dwarf, the man who saved him, explains that he found Alliar drifting in the sea. He had been impossibly far from shore. How he survived remains a mystery. As he recovers in a village hospital, Alliar turns the dagger in his hands, his mind racing with questions. A stranger lingers nearby, watching him with curiosity. Their eyes meet, and for a moment, it feels as if fate has set something in motion. Who had saved him? Why had he been chosen? And what power lay within the trident the elves had spoken of? One thing is certain: his journey has only just begun. His kingdom awaits him. His fate calls to him. And he, at last, will find his own way. Alliar's path now intertwines with Cornelius. Stay tuned for the tales of their companions and the unfolding epic of Luminosity. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more adventures in miniatures, lore, and storytelling. See you in the next chapter.